The Blues get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Moves the puck to Natchez. Tried to get 2Q with it and loses possession.
He's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Shuts him down.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. You see at this lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Face-off coming up, they can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Natchez works the puck in his own zone. Picks off the pass. Fires it. Oh, can't finish.
Well, he can't finish, but a great opportunity right there. Gets his stick on it as he's crashing the net.
And that's off a stick. The Blues pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Taves. Dumps the puck in. Taken along the wall by Taves. Oh, was he locked in on that as he stops the one-timer? Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he moves it up to Neighbors. Oh, it just gets a piece of it to keep it out. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. Here's a short pass to Suter. Fires it on net. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the glove by Wedgwood.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Suter's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Denies him, he got all of it. Sends it over to Kadri. The Blues have it in the offensive zone. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
Well, that shot came quick and it was right out front. He had to be sharp, he had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
St. Louis jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. Colton stick handling in his own zone. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop. The Blues gain control of the puck. And it's a quick pass to Bushnevich. Unable to reach that one. The Avalanche have it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Colorado's got the puck. Picked up along the boards by Malinsky. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Battling for it along the boards. And that's deflected. The Blues have it in the offensive end. Colorado's gained possession along the boards. The Avs will play the puck from behind the net. Colorado's got it into the offensive zone. The Avs played along the boards. Wide of the net.
He certainly didn't get much wood on that one as it just glides past the post.
Quick feed to Kawu. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Here in the back half of this period, we're still scoreless. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Comes up with the stop. Tries to get it out of the zone. And they take care of business on the play. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Kivaranta. Colorado's going to play it from the corner. Scores! What a shot!
A great shot is going to beat the goaltender here, James, but he drops to that butterfly position. He tries to take up most of the net, but the shooter just finds a little bit of room and buries it.
done a nice job staying with their game, and it finally pays off here, Cheryl, with a goal.
Yeah, when you trust the process and you stay to task, this is exactly what happens. You have good habits, you find a way to get it done, and you execute. Now you got to build on it. You got to find a way to get another one and continue on with consistency.
Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Sends a pass over. And that goes off a player in front. Picked up along the wall by Kivaranta. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Puts it on net. And he gets a chuck of it to keep it out.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position to just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
The Blues will play from the defensive zone. Dumped over right onto the bench. That's a little awkward.
Real awkward, isn't it, James? You can see kind of the extra shoves happening there, saying, get out of here. You got to pick yourself up, and you got to make your way to your own bench. That's a tough one.
Through center along the wing. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Kivaranta. The Avs carried along the wall. Natchez explores his options behind the net. The Blues have it now. And he takes the pass. Shot! Oh, a clutch save!
Redwoods.
Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing!
Oh, hell, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Blues win that offensive zone face-off. Line!
They're certainly going to be frustrated with that one. I mean, you do all the work to get to that space. It's a glory area. You know you got a prime-time shooting and opportunity, and you miss the net. You absolutely cannot miss from that spot.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Wedgwood's going to hang on for a whistle. St. Louis has certainly had the shoot-first mentality tonight, and yet they still find themselves trailing here late in the first. The Blues take possession here inside the offensive zone. Puck is frozen and will be a face-off. Center's gliding out to the face-off toss here. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Broken up in the neutral zone by Torchenko. Knocks the puck down with a stick. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Quick pass to Drury. They've got numbers here. Puck sent over to Manson. Broken up at center by Neighbors. The Blues play it along the wing. Moves it to Drouin. Slides it back to the blue line. And a great save. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Getting into the later stages of this period. Colorado's ahead 1-0. The Avs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Now a quick pass to Natchez. Oh, right off the cage!
That was a hard shot, and the mask makes the save. He got his bell rung on that one, James.
Shot and goodness save! And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
St. Louis is trailing in this one, James, and just been giving up way too much off the rush. One thing that I've noticed is the lazy legs. Those first few strides have to be quick and hard as you race to position on the backtrack.
The Blues cross the blue line and are on the attack. And there's the save. The Avalanche have the puck against the boards. Passes out front. And it turns off a twig in front of the net. The Avs should play it in their own end. And they'll go the other way with it.
The Blues have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Feeds it over. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. St. Louis gains a hold of it. The Avalanche have the puck in the open ice. St. Louis has it. Moves it quickly over to Holloway. And he takes the feed. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall.
Binnington's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing gymnastics in his off time.
St. Louis has the puck. Takes the feed. Oh, and that doesn't go well. And there's a puck at the point. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. The Avs move to the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender.
Sometimes they don't ask how many, it's just how, James. And if you break this down, it's unbelievable the athleticism to be able to get in front of this puck. I mean, it is desperation. He is doing everything to keep his team close in this one.
Can be pleased about a lot of areas in their game tonight, but they continue to trail here in the second. The Blues start with the puck in their own end. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Wedgwood's going to hang on for the whistle here. It's been a ho-hum night for him.
Well, it really has. He hasn't been tested, but it is a close game, and he's got to come up big. He has to stay dialed in and focused in this one.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Nelson's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Here they come on the attack. The Blues gain possession along the wall.
Kulak's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Handles it along the blue line. Sends it out in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. St. Louis has won the defensive zone draw. Looking for space inside the D zone. St. Louis has possession of it now. Kelly's got the puck in his own zone. From off the wall and onto his stick. The Blues have it behind the net. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. And there's a great save by Binnington. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. St. Louis has the puck in their own end. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Buchnevich. Makes the save, but barely with that one.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Takes a shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. And that pass attempt is deflected. And he slides it quickly to Neighbors. Picked off by Burns. Couldn't catch up to that pass. much congestion in front. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Parayko. And that's just out of reach. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Colorado's playing it from the side. Tries to tuck it in. Great save by the Tendy on the wraparound.
Well, you gotta have a strong push if you want to be able to go post to those kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
Here's a short pass to Nelson. Colorado's looking to break out. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. A super stop with the glove by Binnington. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a 1-0 game to this point. St. Louis has it in their own end. Takes the pass. Shot! Glove save. Landeskog's moving the puck through his own zone. And makes the save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Blues have had a lot of things go their way tonight, except for the score in which they trail here in the second. Colorado's won the faceoff. Comes up with a stop. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Nelson's won the draw, and they're on the attack. And that doesn't reach the net. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Here's a chance. What a stop. And the puck's kicked free. St. Louis looks to attack. Spots up on the point. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, the Avs lead it 1-0. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Quick feed to McKinnon. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Drouin. Sends it out front. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Bumped off the puck. Quick pass over to Tucker. Receives the pass. Tosses it to Lehkonen. Takes a shot. And that tears off a body in the lane. Quick pass to Bushnevich. St. Louis plays it against the boards. And he comes up with the glove save. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. St. Louis would love to try to even things up here. They've got to start finishing on some of these scoring chances that they've had tonight here late in the second. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Wedgwood's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another faceoff here. The Avs win it in the defensive zone. Kelly's got it on the offensive end. Slides the puck down low. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Thomas. Sends it in on the attack. Burns has it in the defensive end. Moves the puck over to Drury. St. Louis has it in their own zone. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Quick shot. And he gets in front of the slot shot to make the save. Oh, a quick little pickpocket goes swooping in on the attack. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Two periods down, one more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
St. Louis has had a really strong game, James. I mean, they found ways to take the puck to the net. They've been in the offensive zone a lot. Look at the shot selection that they're taking. They just come up against a hot goaltender. They can't get frustrated. They just got to stick with the game plan. Just got to put one by.
Lots of time left in this period. The Avs have taken a 1-0 lead. McKinnon's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. And sends it just out of reach. Binnington's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. St. Louis must be a little frustrated offensively. They've had plenty of good looks, but they still trail early in this third period. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Takes the feed from the wing. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Taking a hold of that pass. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Oh, what a glove save there! He read that perfectly.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
The centerman glide into position. Colorado's won the defensive zone draw. Here they come inside the neutral zone. And makes the save. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Sooners won the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it on over to Neighbors. Gains the zone on the left wing. Fires it, and he makes the save. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. The Avs have it now. Moves it up. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Loses the coverage there. Tosses the puck loose. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. The Avalanche have found themselves undermanned. Interference the call.
Everyone's got a role on a team, James, and you got to find a way to execute in yours. And the PK unit has to get in the lanes. They got to find a way to kill this off with the 1-goal lead.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
Well, they earned this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find
working against the half wall. Moves it to Kelly. Puck dumped in. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Gains the zone through center. And that's off a stick. Dishes it off. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The Blues gain control of the puck. Nice play shorthanded as they get trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. Stones him on the breakaway. Denies him again.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Colorado's looking to break out of their own end. Across the line and on the attack. Moves it to the middle. Great stretch passes and connects. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Here's a chance. Scores! Grab it off and tuck it in.
He's one step ahead of the goaltender, still tight to the post, and wraps it around. Gets the assist and gets the goal. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing. Because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
St. Louis has tied things up in the third. I really like the way they played tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've been really strong on the puck. They weren't rewarded early for their efforts, but they're finding a way to play loose, and this is critical, especially in a third period when your stick can get tight, especially when the score is even. You just got to continue to press on and create some more chances.
Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. He sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Blues will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
No, this is such an obvious call for the official, undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
With their first power play of the game, they've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about numbers. They've got to outnumber their opponent here on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack the inside.
Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
St. Louis takes possession of the neutral zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. Fantastic save! There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Colton's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Denies him on the slobber. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Thomas gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. The Avs take possession here inside the offensive zone. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's all tied up. And they win the draw on their own end. Easily turned aside in the pad save. Dumps it in. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. Lekkonen's got it against the boards. Big-time stop.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Binnington's made a great save on that last play, taking away high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Colton's ready for the draw on this man advantage. The Blues win the draw. Trying to clear the puck. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Moves it quickly over to Colton. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Gets it out of his own end. Colorado's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Slides it over with pace to Kiviranta. Shot! And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And now it's to Thomas. St. Louis plays it along the wall. Fires it into the offensive zone. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play. Malinski's going off for cross-checking.
The league is trying to crack down on the cross-checking penalties here, James. They got to eliminate it from the game. It's dangerous, it's reckless, and guess what? He's going to get the 2 minutes.
St. Louis is ready to go back to work on special teams.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
And he totally whiffs on that one. Lets it fly. That's gloved by Wedgwood. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. McKinnon's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Thomas wins it in the offensive zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to McKinnon. And they manage to clear it. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Lekkonen's going to play it to the corner. Pass out front. Picked off in front. Thomas plays it now. Unable to reach that one. The Avalanche have gained possession undermanned. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Holloway. Fires it on net. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. And it's up the air.
I love offense, James. I never really provided any, and I would have missed this one. But right in there on the tender and isn't able to get it in the 4x6. Instead, it hits the pipe and out.
Colorado's penalty is now expired.
That's a great job by this PK unit, James, creating some momentum for their team and getting out of it without getting scored on. And this is critical, given that it's a tie game.
Past the midway mark of the frame, we are all tied up in this one. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. And a strong effort on that play. Quick feed to Berggren. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Takes the feed. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Through center. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Into the middle. And that goes off someone in front. Intercepts it at center. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Colorado's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick pass to Manson. And he slides it quickly to Kiviranta. That's using the body on the block. Looks to pass it to Finley. The Blues are on the attack. Skates in behind the cage. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Moves it to Mayu. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Moves the puck. Dumps it in. The Blues gain possession along the wall. And here's the pass to Berggren. The Avs get a hold of it. Less than 60 seconds left in regulation. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Big play inside the defensive zone. Sends it quickly to Mayu. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Puts it in deep. Sends it to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. The Blues gain possession. Gains the zone through the middle.
Hey, what's up, Maxie?
The Avs have it from their own end. There's the whistle, icing to call. Big face-off looming. A critical draw here. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with a tired group that they're playing against.
There's the horn, meaning one thing. We've got overtime, and it's coming up in just a second. One will win, one will lose. Overtime will tell the story. Overtime is underway here. Buchnevich has got the puck. From behind the net. Game on his stick. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Here they come on the rush. Here's a shot. There it is. They score and win it in overtime.
Nice.
I'll tell you what, this squad came to play tonight.
Well, you don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
What the hell is that? Is there a glitch? That's not
They're
nature
giving us the go-home cue, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time here on EA Sports.
This might be a better. What? That looks so. That didn't look realistic at all. Yay, replay. That's what we need to see. Okay, so because I thought Nate just scored this. Oh, okay. Obviously, that's a slap shot. No. So it's gonna. I want to zoom in. Oh, dang it! That's not what I wanted to do. Where is the zoom button? This is. All right. So it's gonna bounce off Bennington's elbow area. And then what happens? How do I zoom out? Okay. So it's going to bounce off Bennington's elbow-ish. And then it's going to bounce off McKinnon. Okay, hold on a second. It's in real time. Yeah, that's goal. Ooh. So Bennington made 31 saves. Wedgwood had 26. Cool. No, I'm a fucking idiot. Wedgwood had 32 saves. Bennington had 25. Got it.